Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. We can have a real backcourt duel here, Mike. Some talented guards on both of these lineups.
As a coach, you got to plan for these situations because strategy is how you win in close matchups.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. To the middle, here's Kerr, and he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Anderson outside. Here's Q, defended by Kerr. Drives to the hoop. Williams with the block. Here's Ferry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Anderson passes to Q. He can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
That last time out, they were superb executing the offense.
Well, they got lots of great looks, and it showed in the numbers.
This offseason, 10 teams making coaching changes, Mike, and the most in a few years. What do you think about this trend?
Yeah, believe me, I'm very familiar with it. Owners are impatient. They want winners now. So if you don't deliver quick, get that resume refreshed.
So how would you approach a job? Win now, or do you want to build, or do you get the assurance? Like, there's so many different factors here, the way you could, as a coach, go.
I would say that when you're in a meeting with your owner and general manager and they're telling you how they have great patience and they want to see you build this program, I think you nod your head yes, up and down. When you walk out of the room, you say to yourself, I've got to win games right away. Nothing to try and be opposite of those guys, but they sometimes have short memories when it gets to the end of the year and the fans are impatient and the media is on you. They make a change rather than remember that long-term plan they talked about.
Good insight. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Pass to Brandon. And here is Williams. Kerr dishes to Williams. And that one drops for him.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
And there's the pass to Q. They set the pick. The feed to Mills. Hot Rod Williams comes up with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Ferry passes to Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
Here's Q. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. George passes to Q. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They get it again. Mills. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Love the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball. Inside and outside action.
Doherty with the screen on Anderson. Here's Brandon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send him to the line than allow an easy layup.
And he sinks the second. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Passes to Q. Inside. Dudley's shot is good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Brandon, the pass to Kerr. Here's Ferry. Over George. Ferry, no good.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Q. Doherty grabs the board. Doherty's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by Dudley. Nets trail by 10. Anderson in the post. Pass to Q. There's the screen. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time for the Cavaliers. Brad Doherty, he's checked in for Williams. Sanders comes in for Larry Nance. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Mark Price.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Brandon. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Doherty. He gets it in there. Doherty's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Going to work down low. Doherty knows his team expects him to attack on the block. That's just what he's doing.
Here's Q, defended by Kerr. In the corner, George with it. To the inside, Sanders with the steal. Pass to Kerr.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Last outing for New Jersey, they won that game against the Knicks in New York.
They showed just how deep this team is. Great contributions for them from the bench.
And if you're going to get wins on the road, you need to have a strong rotation. Being able to compete with your stars resting goes a long way.
Got to give some love to the point guard, showing that guards can throw it down too.
Oh yeah, these backcourt guys can jam it with the best of them.
Oh, they absolutely can. There are some serious rises at the lead guard spot.
And Dudley kicks to Anderson. Nets passing it around, and it goes down 2 points. And now it's only a 5-point Cleveland lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
And he gets the bucket. Kerr's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Kerr has nice touch now. We know he does it from deep, but he also has nice touch on the floater.
Well, New Jersey shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Mike, you look at the conferences and how they're divided up. The East looks right now as powerful as ever with the Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons.
The East has several contenders. The Lakers seem to be slowing down a little bit. You wonder if the West will ever catch up in terms of overall power.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers leading by 5. The pass to Sanders. Here's Brandon. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Very no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Q passes to Anderson. Here's Q. Dudley with a screen on Kerr. Feeds it to Dudley. The dish now to Mills. Passes it to Q. Second shot opportunity, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Q's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Here's Brandon, defended by Anderson. And there's the bucket from Brandon. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Working it down low and going to work.
Anderson outside. Pass to Mills. It's George on the wing. Back to Mills. Baseline try. And the shot is long. Cleveland leading by 5. And Sanders, here we go. He feeds it to Kerr. Sanders trying to get open. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist from Sanders.
The lead pass. Executing one takes a high basketball IQ.
Anderson outside. Pass to Dudley. Here's Q, defended by Kerr. Here's Q. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And last time out, they were stifling with their defense, forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that defensive pressure was a big part of them walking away the winners. I bet they're hoping for a repeat performance. I like the determination there. Got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the basket.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Terrell Brandon, 1 shot.
So it's New Jersey now, a 12-point game. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. He kicks to Sanders. Now the pass to Doherty. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Q, he's been playing really well.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Doherty. Pass to Nance. Just 5 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Nets trail by 12. Blaylock. He's defended by Price. Pass to Coleman. Here's Bowie. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, Sanders with it. It's Price on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Battle. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The pass to Bowie. Here's Coleman, covered by Nance. Passes it to Bowie. Here's Q. Got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Petrovic is checked in for Q.
Drazen Petrovic.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. And this, Mike, was a very special victory for these guys.
Yeah, coming in here tonight, tough environment, but they got the job done.
A lot of resilience. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.